Gypsy Rose Blanchard. If you clicked on this video, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that you already have a base knowledge of this story, so I'm not going to get into any of that. I, like many other people, have been following this case for years, since everything went down in like 2018. I, like many of you, were excited for Gypsy's release on December 28th of 2023. I have always been a supporter of Gypsy, and I'm not here to justify her actions or explain away what happened, but I do truly believe that she felt the only way out of her situation was to do what she did. I have always said that Gypsy deserves to live a normal life because she never got that opportunity. But the life that she is currently living upon release is far, far from normal. And I honestly think it's very weird and not okay. This might be a hot take, but I think it's kind of weird how publicized she's been in her short 19 days that she's been out. 19. Upon being released from prison, she was immediately on Instagram and TikTok, and her accounts blew up. I think her TikTok account is close to like 10 million followers, which is insane. It's been 19 days. I personally haven't even looked at any of her accounts, but I don't have to because they are everywhere. What is going on? And I'm not trying to say that she shouldn't be allowed to be some kind of social media influencer. I just think it's very weird. We've never seen this happen with anyone else that has been released from prison. Now, I am a true crime enthusiast just as much as the next white girl, but some of you people are so strange, and honestly, it needs to stop. Please. I saw this video on my Snapchat just yesterday of all these people going to visit Gypsy's old house, the house where the crime was committed, and just why? What is the point of going to visit this house? It's so weird to me. And I also saw on that Snapchat post where people are trying to ghost hunt? What? Why? So I decided to do a little Google search. And apparently, people have been going to her house for years now. Why are you guys, why? I don't understand. Leave these people alone. With my Google search, I found a lot of news articles. Even TMZ posted an article written about how the people that live in the neighborhood hate how many people are still coming by. The neighbors are aggravated about how many people are coming by, just stopping in the middle of the road and taking pictures. What are you doing? You can find pictures online. You don't have to go take your own. But I also found the TikTok with all the ghost hunting.
Are we the first people to ghost hunt at Gypsy Rose and Dee Dee Blanchard's home? We got some crazy evidence. Here's a sneak preview. I'll make one of these cats piss you off so we know that you're here, Dee Dee. Oh my god, it's off! Oh, it's in.
We can see it's at, yeah.
This one's not orange. You can't see it because it's...
This is at a 7.
They are at about the same level, actually. Because this one's in the yellow. So the full investigation will be released December 28th, the day Gypsy Rose will be released from prison.
So as you can see, they went to the house and they ghost hunted for Dee Dee. Let's look at the comments. Alright, so this one says, this is definitely weird, so I'm glad somebody is in their right mind. But there's a lot of people tagging Sam and Colby to go and ghost hunt there. And no, don't tag them. No, don't get them into this. Don't. Leave them alone. They're going through their own scandal right now. And I don't think Sam and Colby would do this anyway because it's weird. Leave this girl alone. It's disrespectful to Gypsy, to the family that's currently living there, to all of the neighbors. You're just making everyone relive this tragic event that no one wants to relive. Everyone wants to move on, but if you have a parade of people going through your neighborhood, you're not going to be able to move on. This one says, how were you able to get this close? I drove by her house, stopped for 3 seconds, and the owner chased my car. Yeah, because leave them alone. And they commented, they weren't home. You don't see the problem with that? We just stayed on the sidewalk and made sure we didn't enter their property. I don't think that matters. If I have someone standing just on my sidewalk for hours, I'm going to call the cops whether they're on my property or not. It's weird. Do you not think it seems stalkerish? I did that back in 2021. Why? Leave them alone. Not me trying to figure out what street it's on as someone who lives in Springfield. Well, you can easily figure it out with a Google search, but I recommend not, and just leave them alone. How many times do I have to say it? I was thinking yesterday someone needs to ghost hunt Gypsy's house. Why? Why? While I think stuff like this is cool, think about Gypsy getting on TikTok and seeing y'all trying to contact her dead mother. Gypsy on her first day on TikTok and seeing this. I did it a couple years ago. It's insane the amount of people tagging Sam and Colby in this. I hate it with a passion. I hate it. It's terrible. There's no way Sam and Colby haven't seen all these tags. And they just, I guess they just haven't responded, and good. They shouldn't, and I don't think they will. Leave them alone. Leave Gypsy alone. You guys are terrible. Makes me mad. On the day of her release, December 28th, her father and stepmother threw her a small party to celebrate being released, but she got a call during that party. They were demanding that she leave Missouri.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard has been ordered by police to leave the state of Missouri immediately. According to TMZ, the 32-year-old Munchausen by proxy victim was told by her parole officer that she and her family had to get out of Missouri. There's no official word on the decision for her exit, but local law enforcement officials spoke to the state corrections unit and notified them they wanted her to leave to avoid any security issues due to her popularity. Blanchard is said to be upset.
The issue is you just want her out of the state of Missouri.
Hey, he's calling down here right now.
Sit down. Let's just give him a minute.
I just need a minute, okay?
I kept asking the question. I'm not understanding what the deal is.
But what if they're gonna send me back?
They're gonna send you back.
After Gypsy was released from prison, her family and friends gathered to throw her a welcome home party in her home state of Missouri, where she had been released from. But immediately after her release, her parole officer called her lawyers saying they wanted her to leave the state immediately due to security concerns with how high profile and popular her case is. Gypsy left Missouri with her husband and they are now in Louisiana. Many of her immediate plans for when she was released, like going to a Chiefs game, had to be canceled, and it's unclear if or when she will be allowed back into the state of Missouri.
Just leave her alone. Leave her alone. I want to scream it, but no one's gonna listen. No one's gonna listen. It's so annoying. Just leave the poor girl alone. I just wanted to add, no one is really talking about Nick in this situation. All the fame is going to Gypsy, and I guess words. I can't words. But anyway, I truly believe Nick is not getting as much, I don't want to say recognition because that's not quite the right word, but I find it hard to believe that he's getting the help that he needs. He is someone who has been diagnosed with autism and even further schizophrenia. A lot of people are putting emphasis on the autism, but I want to put a lot of emphasis on the schizophrenia. I've had some experiences with schizophrenic people in my life, and I know how hard that can be for the people that suffer from it. And I just find it hard to believe that he's getting any kind of help that he would need for that in prison. And I feel so bad for him. I feel so sorry for him. No one really cares about his side of the story. And he's the one that's stuck in prison for life, while Gypsy is out here becoming an influencer. It's just really sad. And it's really sad for all these people that live in this old neighborhood that have to put up with all you stupid people that just won't let it go. I really don't get the point of going by to see the house. It's just gross and weird, and you're hurting people more than you're getting satisfaction. If it's satisfying to go by the house, I don't know. I don't think I would get any kind of emotions from it besides just sadness. I don't know. It's weird. But with all of that being said, I'm still a supporter of Gypsy, and I hope that she gets to live the best life possible. I know she's probably tired of reliving this situation over and over and over and over. I'm crying. But I really hope that she can just move on from it and go on about her life, trying to be a normal person again, or for the first time in her life. If you want to follow Gypsy on her social medias and keep up with her, then great, do that. But I'm not gonna be one of those, even though I support her. You can support from afar. She obviously doesn't need me to follow her anyway.